Welcome in, everybody. This is Don Hathaway with Hathaway Dream Vacations, and we're really excited to have you in at this webinar today. This is going to be about 9 things about group travel that might surprise you, or as we like to lovingly call it, friends don't let friends travel alone. So there's going to be a lot of information that's going to help you to travel as a group, to get some discounts and such, and we'll talk more about that in just a second once we get going. But just a few housekeeping items. We will have polls to the right on your screen. You'll have some polls that will be interacting with you and asking questions, and we'd like to get your opinion on some of the things that we're presenting. Also, you'll have an opportunity throughout the presentation in a chat box to ask questions, and we will be getting those answers back to you as soon as possible. So don't hesitate as you think of a question. Go ahead and type it in the chat box so we can address that for you. I think you'll be very excited to hear some of the information we have. And everyone that did sign up for this webinar will receive a copy of the presentation, or a copy of the download book that we have for you called 9 Things About Travel Group Travel that might surprise you. So let's go ahead and get started. Today we'll learn how to travel at deep discounts by traveling with friends and family. We'll give you some insider tips on how to be a successful group leader. And everyone will receive a copy of Benefits of Traveling with Friends. As we lovingly call it, friends don't let friends travel alone. The first step is to be a leader. Every group needs a leader, and even a travel group needs a leader. Someone needs to be in charge of making those decisions, organizing the details, communicating with the vendors. Some of these tasks can be delegated to others in the group, but ultimately someone has to be in charge. And so being the leader can be a lot of work, but very rewarding, and even fun if organizing and coordinating are things that you are good at or that you enjoy doing. One of the best rewards is that if you plan correctly, you can enjoy deep discounts on your trip. Now, step 2 is choosing a location. Now, if you were to ask 10 people where do you want to go, it's likely that you're going to get at least 10 different answers, if not more. You need to be a little more strategic when you're questioning. First, ask probing questions and follow-up questions. For instance, if one member of your group says they want to go to New York, and another says Paris, and somebody says they want to go to Tokyo, if you dig a little deeper into why, it might be because they all dream of visiting a big city. So even though they sound very different at first, the underlying reason will help you come to a big city adventure that will make them all happy. You might even drill down a little bit further and talk and ask a few more questions about about the big city that they like, what they like to do there, so you can pick the right one that would choose what they like to do while they're there, and also fit the criteria. When you're faced with unlimited choices, most people, they get paralyzed when you have too many choices to make or too many things to choose from. It's very hard for people to make those choices. So come up with a list of five and no more than 10 possible destinations. Then ask people to rank their favorites, 1 to 5, where would they like to go, and 5 being the highest. Now, fewer options will make it much easier for people to offer their opinion. Also, make sure that some people that aren't going to get their first choice, but maybe they will be just as happy with their second or third choice. Ranking will always help you narrow this down. So rank it 1 to 5, and you'll be able to accommodate most everybody than what they want to do on their vacation. Now, step number 3 is going to be to choose a theme for your group so that everyone shares the same interests for the trip. One of your first steps in planning a group trip is to decide on a basic theme for your group. Is there a relaxing family reunion, plenty of time for connecting with friends and family, and spend time together, or an adventure trip, active and busy and full of adrenaline, or a group of art lovers looking for lots of opportunity to explore museums and art studios? You can probably already guess how choosing a theme can help you narrow down your choice of a destination and activities and make the trip enjoyable for everyone involved. Step number 4 is plan a year out. Now, it is important to give everyone enough time to make their decisions and get their deposits and stuff in. So planning travel for groups is often much more complicated than planning travel for 1 or 2 people. You'll want to start that planning process, like I said, about a year ahead of time. Give people firm deadlines for making payments, and that's important. Let people know ahead of time that you will hold them to the deadlines, and then do it. You don't want to miss out on all the advantages of your hard work, because other group members didn't hold up to their end of the deal. So give yourself time, plan a year out, and set solid deadlines. Okay, so step number 5 is keep everyone motivated by communicating the details frequently. A big part of the fun of travel is the anticipation. Group travel takes a lot of pre-planning that can seem to drag on, and sometimes people lose their enthusiasm. Consider taking advantage of technology and create a private group on Facebook to share the information before your trip. And then you can use it to share stories and pictures during and after your trip. You could also create your own hashtag for the event to share images on Twitter and Instagram, like a hashtag Awesome Travel Club Paris 2015. This is also a great tool to encourage people to make their payments on time, too, just keeping them informed. Step number 6, make sure you understand how many rooms you need to occupy before the group leader can actually get theirs for free. Room or stateroom, if it's a cruise, it'd be a stateroom. All destinations are different. All trips are a little different. Make sure that you very clearly understand what you need to do to take advantage of great offers, like free rooms for the group leader. Read the fine print and don't be afraid to reach out and ask for clarity where it's needed. Sometimes these offers aren't as black and white as they may first appear. Now, step number 7 is establish a goal for the number of rooms booked above the number required in order to accommodate any last-minute cancellations. Unfortunately, cancellations are a fact of travel and life. Emergencies come up, people get sick, people change their minds. Once you know how many rooms you need to occupy in order to qualify for the free room for yourself, the group leader, set a goal for a few rooms above that so you're covered in the case that there are any last-minute cancellations. Step number 8, highlight the inclusions and special events planned when sharing the trip details with your friends. Make sure that everyone going on the trip understands what is included and what is not included in the price. Share the details about the budget, how much more money they should plan to have available for them for the things that aren't included. You will also want to let them know about special events so that they can be prepared with appropriate wardrobes and anything else that might need to be brought along. And step number 9, enlist the help of a professional. As I said at the beginning, planning group travel is a lot of work. The best part is that you don't have to do it alone. As your travel agent, it's my job to help you organize and coordinate your group travels. You still get to take advantage of the great perks that come along with being a group leader. If you want to learn more about group travel, or if you already started to plan a trip, now give me a call and let us help you get started. Now, as a thank you, as I said at the beginning, for attending this webinar, everyone will receive a PDF download of how savvy travelers benefit from traveling with friends, or as we like to say, friends don't let friends travel alone. So be looking forward to that in your email. We'll be sending that out to you. Now, I know that might have been a lot of information in a short period of time, and hopefully you had a chance, an opportunity to enter in your questions on the chat box so that we can get back to you with the answers on your particular questions. But don't hesitate to reach out to us anytime. We're going to be putting up a slide to give you our information here in just a second. Okay, so here it is. This is the information. If you want to contact us right away, we're Hathaway Vacations. You can visit us at hathawayvacations.com. And like us on Facebook at facebook.com/Hathaway Vacations. And please reach out to us. Give us a call at our 800 number there. Or you can send an email to me personally. That's dhathaway@dreamvacations.com. I hope you enjoyed this brief webinar on group travel and how you can travel for less and a lot of times free. So reach out to us. We'd love to help you out. And thank you for joining us today.